So here's the catch. At our university, we don't even use the word employment. It doesn't exist in our precincts. We have shareholders. And with the number of businesses that we open, we need to train our shareholders so that they choose which part of the businesses they want to go to. There is enough for everybody. The number 4,000 is not a thumbsuck. It's scientifically calculated that every business we have will have a certain number of shareholders to make sure that everybody has a source of income. So you are either a shareholder in the business or you are still in training. When you are in training, you get a little stipend to keep you going. But once you qualify, then you can be a shareholder as well. So everybody is catered for. I want to give you an example. Take our hospital. In the hospital, we need qualified people. We need doctors, we need nurses, we need nurse assistants, we need dentists, we need ophthalmologists, we need so many specialists. We need naturopaths because we heal naturally. We need homeopaths. We need chiropractors. We need all the special doctors who are going to ensure that our health is at its optimum. The one thing I'd like the family to understand is that health, especially in our precinct, health is not the absence of disease. The fact that you've got nothing diagnosed yet does not mean you're healthy. Health is when your body is running at its optimum level. Where people say, oh, you look half your age, then you are healthy. That's what health is. We make sure your body is at its optimum. And we do that for all our members. But we have things like a retirement village where the elderly don't want to be active anymore. We keep them active. We make sure they have excursions, they have a beautiful life that is still active, and we still exercise their brains. We need licenses for things like that. We also have a rehabilitation center where people, in society now they call it hospices, but we won't call it hospices. We'll call it rehabilitation centers where people are in a position where it's, things are tough. Then we take them to the rehab center and we start treating them there and looking after them. Or maybe an elderly person doesn't have family. We are the family, so we look after them. But all of those businesses need a different caliber of people that need to be trained and certified. So when I receive your forms, I look at what do I have so that I can design what training we still need to make sure that we are fully equipped. So please, when you fill in the forms, make sure you tell me things honestly so that I can accurately design what the university still needs. And then we can train you on those things. Take, for instance, the health shop that we are starting with. We are starting with it outside the university, but still, we need licenses. We need to apply for import licenses to make sure that the nutraceuticals and the herbal products that we are buying are legal. We don't want problems. So by the time I choose the members who are going to run the health shops, I'll be choosing from the members that we have who have told me what they're doing. I will know if they have a source of income or not, and I will know what qualifications they have, and I will know what additional training they need. So I've been looking at all of those small things here and there. How do I patch it, and how do I educate the people? This information is very important for our feasibility study so that we get to understand how feasible is what we are trying to to build now based on the things that have changed in the last 5 to 10 years. So the information that is going back and forth between us is very helpful for our way forward. I want you to understand this, especially when it comes to the bank, the donations, and the monthly commitments that we are making. Whilst we don't have accommodation as yet, we are contributing and doing a lot of admin work that we had to do anyway at a later stage. But in the absence of accommodation now, we are doing very, very important work to be able to get forward. I want to tell you about things like the app. The app is information. I need all the forms to make sure that we fill the correct gaps that we need to fill in. But I want you to understand that we still need to register our app with ICASA. So everything we do needs to be legal, registered, and we need permits. And all of these things cost money. So the fact that we have the contributions coming, they're covering a lot of professional work that is happening behind the scenes. I really want you to understand that. Just on the app, I want to explain that the app I wanted, the fully fledged app for the university, is very expensive. We cannot afford it yet. Even if we paid every cent we have, we couldn't get the fully fledged app. So I've decided to take a buildable app so that we start at a certain level, get off social media, and do our things privately, and then start building there. But we will be able to get things like our membership cards and things like that. But we cannot afford to develop the full app that the university needs. We're going to scale up as we start getting money in. So on our next video, I want us to discuss the possibility of documentaries. I have listened to all your feedback and I'd like us to talk about it.